Hello again, everyone. Stavros here, playing a Legacy League with my favorite deck, Black-Green Pox. It's the same deck, it's version 4.0. The deck list is on the channel, so you know it. Exactly the same, no changes to the deck. The 5 fetchable lands, the 6 fetch lands, 3 Urborgs, 3 kind of main utility lands that can also be recurred, 6 pieces of the combo, and 4 wastelands. There's some mana acceleration, the core of the deck, which is these 12 cards that to me are pretty much immovable. They're really good. The glue of the deck that adds consistency, 3 Sylvan Libraries and 2 Sylvan Scryings. Some land recursion. There's a split between Life from the Loam and Crucible. The 7 planeswalkers. Yes, there's 7. No, there's 6. Okay. And the 4 lock pieces. In the main, there's a split between Trinispher and Chalice. And then, just to go over the sideboard also, it's kind of anti-combo. 5 cards here. These are sweepers, and Golgari Charm is anti-enchantment, which is pretty helpful lately. Like, lands plays like 8 explorations now, so this is pretty good against them. Then you have Sorcerer's Spyglasses, which is an all-around great card, but helps against 4 mana planeswalkers quite a bit. And then the Graveyard Hate, which is kind of standard. It's just Leyline. That's the deck. It's playing okay-ish. I can't say that I'm blown away by the results right now, but yeah, I'll stick with it for another league and then see, what happens after maybe the meta has settled a bit. I've already registered with version 4.0, and I'm ready to play a match. Let's see what we can play today. Yeah, I think the one major thing that I'm kind of looking at is these 3 kind of one copy planeswalkers that probably need to be streamlined a bit more. Maybe go up on the chalices a bit. Maybe bring back Sinkhole or maybe even Big Pox. That would be fun. For some person, for one of the 2 players, that would be fun. Maybe both players wouldn't be having fun. And then I think, I'm a deck that doesn't rely on graveyard recursion that much, so I think 2 copies is good. You eventually draw them, or you find them with Sylvan, and it's pretty good. We found a match. Let's go. Okay, and we have to find the window of the match. That's pretty important. Oh, I won the die roll. That rarely happens. I'll play first. Turn 1, Sylvan Library. I can keep this. A turn 1 Sylvan with a fetch land means that then I can look at 3 cards, draw them all. They've mulliganed to 6, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's play the Mox Diamond. I've forgotten how to cast cards, is the question, after taking some time off. And then we can start recurring lands also, which might be relevant, I'm not sure. Playing against Fu Chan, that doesn't really tell us much. I think, at least, they might be well known. And they're playing a forest and a heritage druid, so that's scary, because elves are scary. Let's see what we draw. Smallpox would be nice. Okay, so I think I have to fetch and then smallpox and go from there, right? Yeah. So I think I'm going to pay for it to keep in hand. So as we said, fetch. We're going to get a forest and we're just going to get rid of it, I think. Or, oh no, they don't play wasteland, so I'm going to get a buy and get rid of my swamp. I think that's best. I don't think Crucible is that good against them. I prefer this to look at new cards in case I get stuck. Is that unreasonable? Of course, Crucible does that also, but What if I don't draw land? I think I'm going to get rid of Crucible, actually. I know it's a bit crazy, but I'd rather keep Abrupt Decay to just ping something randomly. And I'm hoping to draw some good cards. Allosaurus Shepherd, that's fine. And they don't usually run that many lands, and if they mulligan to 6, I'm just hoping that they're kind of land light, and then I can drop a Trinisphere or a Chalice on 1. They got rid of their Allosaurus Shepherd, which is pretty cool. Okay, I can't hit that with this, but let me get another Smallpox. Smallpox all the way. Him is okay. Okay, I mean, a him followed by next turn a Cabal Pit. So put on top of library. Pay for to keep in hand. Play this. Hit him with a him. Okay. And then fetch. I'm pretty low on life, which isn't great, but let's see. I am risking it a bit, but I'm hoping that whatever they play, Abrupt Decay and Cabal Pit can answer it. Cabal Pit can answer the Dried Arbor. Hopefully Abrupt Decay can answer the other thing, which won't be a Dried Arbor. They don't have a second Dried Arbor. That would be crazy. They do have a second Dried Arbor, but I can answer 2 things. At least that's something. Okay, Trinisphere is something for later. That's not a great draw, so I think I think something like this should be pretty cool. And I think I'm going to stick with my plan of play the Cabal Pit. Kill that. Now, if I had that land recursion, that would have been good, yeah. So, and then I'm just going to hit that, and they can get the Dried Arbor end of turn. That's not going to bother me fully. I'm trading, I'm just trading my cards. Maybe they don't run a second Dried Arbor anymore, or maybe they do. But I'm at 8 life. I've got a Sylvan going. I can draw a bunch of cards. That's a great card for them. But I can still hit the Quirion Ranger. Let's see. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's never easy against them. Now the question is, do I want to do Marsh Flats and then see 3 new cards? Yeah, I think probably that's the right thing. So I'm going to do this, play my Marsh Flats. If they want to play anything, they're going to have to... I'm going to go down to 4 life, though. But I'm hoping to draw something that, answers something. If they want to play anything, they're going to have to tap their Dried Arbor also. Actually, not necessarily. And then I think I have to fetch now and find nothing to get. Okay. I forgot about that one. Okay, so we're in a bit of trouble here. They can't cast that many things, and a Smallpox would be great. Or a Lost Hope or something like that to kill the Quirion Ranger. They attack with both, which is cool. They can't cast anything. And I'm down to 4. So I have to find a solution here. I have to find something to kill one of them. They don't have another Dried Arbor. I feel that's really unlikely. So that answers the Quirion. And these are very, very bad cards for me, unfortunately. But answering the Quirion is something. It gives me a bit more time. but still, they have a 4-turn clock now, unless they want to cast something. And the smallpox would tie it off nicely here, but will I get a smallpox is the question. Yeah, do they tap or do they... Now, these are the questions that they're going to have. If they don't, then the hymn goes up in value. I think they should commit more to the board. I think that's a smart thing. Yeah, I think they realize that. Because I can only cast one thing a turn. But if I get a loam, that will be really good for me, I think. Okay. That was really bad. Yeah. I wish I had gotten some more of my kill spells, actually. Because now if they commit one more thing, I'm done. I'm toast. And I don't... Smallpox is not an out anymore. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I might have lost this myself, but let's see. If we draw Last Hope, then we're doing okay-ish. They did draw, I feel, quite a few lands for an Elves deck, but you know, or Veil. Liliana of the Veil isn't that bad. Okay, it's not great either. Let's face that. But and then I have to draw another great thing. Okay. Now, do they commit another thing or do they not? I guess they should commit more things to the board. I don't have a way to get rid of 2 things. They draw another land. I don't know. I feel like that's unlikely, but and they commit a Visionary, which is the best card they could have committed. And I think now I'm dead because not even Last Hope helps me. So, that was pretty harsh. I feel like I didn't do that well. Even though I drew relatively well, the Crucible. If I had had the Crucible, it would have been game over, right? So maybe I should have prioritized that and not thought, oh, I can't hit another land off of Sylvan Library. Maybe I drew too many cards. Oh, they attacked there, huh? Yeah, okay, that's a concession. I don't have anything else. Yeah, I feel like I was my own worst enemy there. That went pretty bad. That did not go as planned. Let's put it that way. So Bajuka Bog is out, definitely. My 4 mana planeswalkers are out. And the ones that definitely come in are my 4 sweepers. And then I feel I should get rid of one more 3-drop. Definitely Last Hope is great. Definitely Fail. It's not great, but it's something. Maybe Transfer is a bit too slow, but it is nice to kind of get him. Wasteland. That could have been another draw I could have drawn there for Dryad Arbor. Wasteland. That's pretty bad. There were quite a few of them in the deck. Oh, actually, I think I shuffled one away with Sylvan Library. Maybe I should have kept that. Okay, that was wrong. So which one would be best here? Sylvan Scrying is a bit slow. They didn't see any part of the combo, but that doesn't mean anything. They have Allosaurus against Chalice. Crucible is quite a bit of mana, and Recurring Lands is slow. So I'm going to go there and submit like this and see what happens. Did that work? Yeah. Let's see. Let's get a good start here. These Mox Diamonds, they should have been other things. At least 2 should have been other things, and then this would have been a great hard hand, but I'm only getting here. Mulligan to 6. Again, the same situation. Mulligan again. They begin with many cards in hand. I mean, I don't know. No, I think I have to get rid of 2 cards, and these 2 cards are going to be this one and maybe the loam. And I hope to draw a black source. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. This is not ideal. This is not the ideal. How about going down to 4 against elves? They can play through things. I do have one of the toxic dealers, so if they overextend, oh, sorry, Shepherd, that's okay. That's probably one of the best things. I didn't want to see acceleration. I think that's one of the best situations that we can have. Okay, so we might be guaranteed a land next turn to play our sweeper. So that would be nice. And we can get back some cards. So I feel not too bad at this point. But let's see, because they could burst into killing me within 1 second. That's definitely a cradle somewhere there. I see a cradle in my future. Oh, I don't see a cradle. But they still could get another elf, tap for 3, and hopefully go wide, but not go off. This is not good. This is not not a good situation. I think I'm gonna go each individual one, click one. It seems like they don't have. They can play all their elves, but it seems like they don't have glimpse because they would have played glimpse first, right? Oh, they can. I guess they can play another elf, natural order, and hit me for quite a bit. Not kill me, but then toxic deluge doesn't work, and then they kill me the next turn. I mean, that's a thing. Or they just pass here, and we forget all about it. They just play a, one of those Elvish Visionaries. They play a Visionary. They're like, oh, I'm passing because I have nothing else to do. And then I'm like, yes. Or no. Or they play Progenitus here, which is not the end of the world, assuming we draw a land. Okay. So this is not the end of the world, assuming we draw a land, which we have Sylvan Library, so we should draw a land. Okay, Craterhoof. They're just going to attack me for 9, and then I'm going to have to pay 5, right? Okay, so they're looking to kill me next turn, but I can pay the 5 of that one and 9, and then I'm left with little life, but I've still got life, assuming I get a land off of Sylvan Library. Okay, I already got a land. Okay. Um, Do I now the question is, do I get my double black mana and throw these 2 away? I have some time to think about this actually. Is Abrupt Decay good for later on? It might be, but getting a land here, throwing those away, and then they play a creature. I'm left at 6 life, 5 life. Then I can go for the combo even, and that might be fast enough against them after they lost all their creatures. So maybe that's just me going for the combo the turn after that, and maybe playing a hymn in between. Yeah, I think that seems good. Yeah. Well, I've already done this now. Okay. So I have to play it for 5. I'm going to get another Bayou, I guess. But it's going to be close again. This isn't like... this isn't a great situation, as always, because now any kind of little... Any little land, any kind of thing. Okay. Because now they play a fetch land and they're threatening 1 damage. But I play my Dark Depths, I guess, and I threaten something more. Yeah, so now they're threatening the Dryad Arbor. Okay. So yeah, I think the right choice here is exactly this. It's that, so they can't do Dryad Arbor. And I just get my Dark Depths. Yeah, I just get my Dark Depths. I'll get it with these 2 lands. I guess I could have hemmed, but I think getting the Dark Depths here means I'm going to be in a good position. Okay, they didn't fetch because it didn't make sense. Yeah, they're probably in a bad position here. Do they have like some like crop rotation? I'm gonna doubt that, but I wouldn't pay 4 life to keep this in hand. That doesn't make any sense, right? um, do I just hymn them here? What is the safest play here? I hymn them and then I see what they have. If they have some kind of weird thing, maybe I hit that. Yeah, because they seem pretty chill. I mean, that's just me making up things, obviously. They seemed pretty chill. Okay, I mean, this is not bad because we can get loam off of the okay. Okay, so I hit both their cards. We're cool now, right? They had that. They had Assassin's Trophy. But now I have loam. I can get it back. I have my wasteland up. I'm feeling pretty good. They're hitting that, right? I guess okay. I'm not going to shuffle again. I hope it doesn't shuffle. Yeah, I'm not shuffling again. Okay. That pretty much sucks. Yeah. So I thought that would be loam. I'm going to play like that. Play my Assassin's Trophy. Okay. And then, They've played 2 Assassin's Trophy and 1 Abrupt Decay. How many more Assassin's Trophy do they have? How do I stop this? Yeah. That was a good draw from them. But, okay, they get another mana, I guess. That's something. That protects all their stuff, but... I mean, I can make a 20/20. I feel pretty comfortable. No, I'm not going to do that. Just going to draw. I can make a 20/20 and... I don't need to make a 20/20. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just gonna... Okay, next turn I'm making a 20/20, regardless of what they do. They can't play anything. I'm going to tick up, make a 20/20. That's my goal. Cancel here. Play my wasteland. Tick up. What was it? Once Upon a Time. I'll make my 20/20 now. It doesn't make a difference, I think, in terms of crop rotation. I'm keeping this one, which doesn't have counters. Okay. Okay. If they destroy this, then I will loam again and, you know, Liliana tick up and blah, blah. That went pretty well. That was a mulligan to 5. And they started with 7. So, and they went off turn 2, but they didn't fully go off. So now they know we have sweepers. Now we know they have Assassin's Trophy. But that makes them slower with that Assassin's Trophy and all that. So I feel pretty okay with this. I think I'm just going to resubmit. I'm going to play my Golgari Charms, hopefully, and sweep things off and destroy their things. This is slow. But if we get to Liliana Last Hope, whew, is it good? And if I draw Mox Diamond off the top, this is like Christmas Land. But Christmas Land, I like Christmas Land. But, you know, they can go off very quickly. I don't have any of my sideboard cards, and Abrupt Decays are not that great, actually. This might be a borderline mulligan based on, you know, what if they play like Green Sun Zenith turn 1, and I do turn 1 absolutely nothing? Then I don't even have a sweeper. So I feel I should keep something with Mox Diamond, hopefully. So I'm going to mulligan this. I don't think Hymn to Torek turn 2 is fast enough because they have a big board presence. If I could be guaranteed to draw like something here, that would be great. But no, I think I'm mulliganing this. And this is much worse, so I'm mulliganing this also. The combo on turn 4 or whatever is not good enough. So yeah, this is a mulligan. Now this is better just because it has him turn 1, which hits them, and then could go into Liliana, possibly. So I'm going to keep this. I'm going to get rid of this, which is really slow. And then I would ideally like to get rid of something else also, which will probably be either the Wasteland or Liliana. The Wasteland is not bad in case they play a critter. Liliana kills one of their creatures on turn 2 if I draw land. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely going him turn 1 and then hoping to draw something turn 2. So I could draw land and then deploy Liliana and kill one thing. But it would only be killing one thing, huh? And that one thing might not be that great. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. What is the second card I put down? Maybe Wasteland, and I have to accept if they have their Cradles and their Dryad Arbors, I can't kill them. Or maybe I can kill them if I draw something. But yeah, I wouldn't get rid of Wasteland. Actually, I would get rid of Swamp and then discard Wasteland to Mox Diamond in case I have to loam it back. That would make more sense, right? And then I can get the 2 mana that I need. But what if I draw Smallpox? That would be a great card to draw. Maybe I'm getting rid of Liliana and making sure I have the mana to draw, and I'm just living off of my top decks. I'm living off my top decks, which is something I'm very much used to. And I'm drawing Smallpox off the top, which is something I'm very much used to. Quirion Ranger, yeah, that I have to get rid of that as quickly as possible. Maybe an Abrupt Decay isn't that bad here. Okay, another Hymn. So that's not the most terrible thing to draw. So I'm definitely casting this. Definitely getting rid of this, and definitely fetching a Bayou here. Let's hit something good. We have to, whatever it has to delay them by a bit. Okay, Crater Hoof is not that great. Okay. Well, let's see. They could go off with something now. Maybe Dryad Arbor next turn. They're going to go for Dryad Arbor and then go for Glimpse. But I have the solution to that, which is a Hymn and a Wasteland. So that to me feels pretty good. And this isn't bad, so... Okay, so this is my priority, of course. Okay, so I thought they would have that. The problem is I can't hit the Dryad Arbor, but next turn with Abrupt Decay and Wasteland, I can hit the Dryad Arbor. And they're not threatening that much right now. They're going to have a lot of mana. They're not threatening that much. Or a Last Hope off the top would just be music to my ears. Yeah, they attack with both. This is great news. Okay, this isn't the worst draw I've ever had in my life. So I'm hitting Quirion. Hopefully they don't have Veil. And then I'm definitely hitting Dryad Arbor. Hopefully they don't have Crop Rotation. Okay, so now we're down to nothing. They have 2 cards. I have 3 permanents. They're ahead right now, I feel. But I'm not that far behind. Cradle doesn't do anything, which is great. That doesn't do anything, okay. Okay, let's get some good top decks. A Last Hope would be the ultimate top deck here. Okay, not right now, but I wish I had drawn this a bit earlier, but it's better late than never. They have to draw another real source to be able to play spells, and they do draw it, and they probably get a Dryad Arbor, right, in order to overload the board. I hopefully draw Toxic Deluge next turn. So they attack, and they cast their, whatever it is. Yeah, I think it would be a Dryad Arbor. I can't see anything else. Yeah. So I need a sweeper here. And double Sentinel is pretty good to deal damage. But a sweeper here would stop everything. A Toxic Deluge specifically. Nope. We've drawn a dud. Let's keep going. They can even do Natural Order here, which is scary. But as long as they draw something that's green, they can always attack me. We're only gonna get, I think. Yeah, this is getting worse and worse. So it's Toxic Deluge now, or at least Golgari Charm wouldn't be the worst thing to draw. Well, I'm going to take 4, 5, 6, and then, yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to need quite a bit of help. Okay, now I think this gets me, this allows me to be left at 1 life, right? Yeah, they could kill me, of course, but because 4, 5, 6, they're going to bounce the Quarian Ranger and then replay bounce the Dryad Arbor and replay that. But they could kill me with a natural lure here. And they've done it. And it's gone. Yep. Okay. Maybe they don't have a second Crater Hoof, although that seems very unlikely. I feel that first game maybe I should have done a bit better. But here, we drew the Trinisphere 1 turn too late, because if they can't deploy that Nettle Sentinel, then they're left at 1 mana and they draw another mana. They have to tap their Dryad Arbor. Well, let's concede here. Yeah, I think that's fine. And let's draw some cards and see what would we have gotten the Toxic Deluge. Nope, nope, nope. No, we wouldn't have gotten anything. Yeah. It was a mulligan to 5. It was relatively close, I feel. I feel like I could have turned the corner every now and then. I drew 2 lands in a row and I lived and died off of my top deck. And, you're going to do this with this deck. And sometimes you're going to die. And this was a case where I died. So all you can say is off to the next one. That first game, maybe I could have played a bit better and kept that Wasteland for the second Dryad Arb. I think that would have been a bit better, and that would have allowed Trinisphere to work again. And this one, I feel if I had drawn Trinisphere 1 turn earlier, absolutely great. Probably win the game. And maybe drew a few less lands. If I had fetched one of the lands to thin the deck, not really that great, but anyways. Yeah, that wouldn't have made a huge difference. It would have shuffled the cards and something else would have come up, but, yeah, not that big a difference. Yeah, that mulligan to 5 kind of killed me. If I had had a few more cards, maybe something would have happened there. Elves is such a resilient deck. They come back. Elvish Visionary is kind of a 2-for-1 by design. And we're on the draw by rolling a 1. I roll a lot of 1s. Yeah, but that's fine. Double Mox Diamond, not great. Sylvan Scrying can work. Like, I have 1 Wasteland, so if I go, I'll draw another card also, and I can get rid of Mox Diamond to Liliana or Smallpox. So I think I'm keeping. This might not line up with what they have, but, that's life sometimes. Okay, no, I'm definitely going. I see a Preordain, I see an Underground Sea. I'm definitely going Wasteland. That's like 100%. Yeah, I'm definitely going Wasteland. I'm slowing down the game. Hoping that they're maybe they're a Doomsday deck and they're running maybe a bit low on lands, or maybe have a blue land only. Okay. Lotus Petal. For Ponder, okay. This is a good situation for us. They're down 1 more card, so if I draw something like a Hymn, that would be really nice. Do they have a land? A Lion's Eye Diamond for an Echo of Eons? No, for nothing. We can Abrupt Decay that. Yeah, and I think we have to Abrupt Decay that now, because we have so many cards. We're not going to play the Orborg out. We're going to discard it to our Mox Diamond. We're going to play a Bayou, and we're going to Abrupt Decay that and slowly build towards a combo. I think this is a good move. I don't think I'm going to have many targets, and I don't think they're going to use that now. Yep, we got rid of one more card. We're majorly ahead of cards. They drew a land. That's fine. And we drew a Sylvan Library. That's really good also, as long as we can live for maybe 1 or 2 more turns. Yeah. Now, if we get a small Pocket Liliana or anything, we're just casting them out. We want to hit their land, hit their hand, like just hit as much as we can. Yeah, I'm definitely casting Smallbox here. This is not great. Yeah, I think what I have to do, unfortunately, is this. And I keep Abrupt Decay up, and that's kind of the only thing I can do. These are the cards that I've been dealt. This is what I'm doing. And I'm definitely, I'm definitely going to search end of the turn to see if I can get 3 fresh cards. And if it's like a him and a smallpox, I'm just casting them outright and hopefully just winning from there. But hopefully they don't go off here. Okay. That's end of turn, so I'm not too worried. Underground Sea, Brainstorm, end of turn. I'm hoping this Abrupt Decay can hit something. Maybe an Oracle, like a sneaky Oracle, that they don't have the right kind of things to make it work. There are many better cards I could have drawn there, but, such is life. That I wasn't expecting fully, a Volcanic Island. But another Ponder, okay. That's nothing to be worried about right now. What they fetch might be something to worry about. Yeah, Trinisphere would be nice here, or I mean, even if I get Chalice, I'm playing it on 0, 100%, or I'm playing it on 1. Thoughtseize for me. Well, they're going to take their Abrupt Decay. That's not a big deal. I feel that's pretty much okay for us. And now let's hope that we draw something extreme here. And by extreme, I mean extremely good. What could it be? That's not it. Wasteland is decent, I guess. It's not great, but... So I think we copy. And then we destroy the black source, because that's the one that we're really afraid of. And then we also have another wasteland in case things go really haywire. I should have drawn some cards now that I think about it. That was a big mistake there. I should be more aggressive with these things. Oh, wow. Should have drawn some cards. Oh, wow. This is a Tudor chain, if I've ever seen one. Yeah, they got us. Yeah. I didn't have anything that affected their hand, unfortunately. Let's see if they whiff. It's not impossible, but they have 3 mana in their hand. So I think it's impossible at this point. Veil of Summer. Yikes. Another Wish Claw and Dark Ritual. I think they've won this one. Let's see. They go to 5. Wish Claw. Another Dark. Yeah, that does it. That definitely does it. Because that's 2 Dark, 1 Wish Claw, and 1 Tendrils. Right? Well, let's let them draw in case they killed themselves. Now they have it in their hand. Now let's let them play it out. I'm just going to press 6. I mean, I couldn't have gone any faster. This is the deck, unfortunately. They did, yeah. I couldn't have disrupted the Wishclaw Talisman. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. They have Veil. Oh boy, they have Veil. Oh Veil. Oh Veil, you are cruel. You're very cruel, Veil. You're a cruel Veil. I wonder if they only run Tendrils as a win condition. Or is Toxic Deluge a good idea? Well, I'll tell you what isn't a good idea. These cards. These cards are definitely a good idea. But is Toxic Deluge like first sweeper a good idea? Is the question. Probably instead of Crucible, it's pretty good. I'll keep some Abrupt Decays because they play a Talisman early. Yeah, if they play a Talisman early, I feel like Abrupt Decay is not that bad. Transfigure Chalice is good. These seem okay in case they play Warrens. Are any of these better? They have red, so they will play some Warrens, I think. So Deluge is probably decent bringing in. Leyline, yeah. Yeah, the problem is with Veil, I'm kind of screwed. But I think I'm submitting this. 61 cards again. 7 scrying is probably too slow. Okay, I'm submitting this. Yikes, is what I have to say. And I will be on the play. And this is going away immediately. And this one also. Oh boy. Yeah, these are kind of all irrelevant hands. Do I go to 4? I don't think I can win with this. Like, what is my plan here? There is no plan. Like this hand has no plan. Unless the plan is they're going to empty the warrants. I'm mulliganing. Oh, this feels terrible. I can duress them and then go into Sylvan Library, hopefully. Get rid of this, get rid of this, and get rid of this, and hope to draw land. I don't know. This is not a good situation for me, obviously. I'm going to say that was not a great series of mulliganing. But if we draw land, we're in it if we draw land. Oh boy. Any payoff here kills us. And discarding Dark Ritual. With Brainstorm, they can find a payoff, or they can get Brainstorm locked, hopefully, and not find a playoff. Wow. I don't know what to take. I really don't know. This is like, do I hope that they don't draw anything? Is that my plan? Because that is a terrible plan. That is the worst plan I've ever heard of. Do I think that they play another land and I just wasteland it somehow? They play the Bayou and I wasteland it, but they have Lotus Petal. I'm going to take a Dark Ritual. Oh, this is not where I was hoping to be right now. Let me Click 6. Or okay. How do I... Okay. Okay. They're not going to brainstorm here. They're just going to draw. That makes sense. Okay. I mean, this is the beginning of what I need, right? Because next, with Necromentia, I'm going to probably try to hit, like, maybe I'll name Tendrils. Maybe that's the out, right? I name Tendrils, and I find... Okay, that's good. That's a good start. But they still have Lotus Petal, Bayou, Dark Ritual, into Cabo Ritual, Ad Nauseam, and kill me. Yeah. That's what they have. Or they have Veil, and I lose. Okay. Whatever it is, I'm going to draw all of it, I think. I think I'm going to do like this. I did not draw a black source, but I'm going to get to see a few more cards, and hopefully... Yeah, that's smart in order for them to be able to play the Veil that they have in hand so clearly. And then they play Lotus Petal, and then I have to always play around Veil. Brainstorm. Maybe they drew a fetch land. In which case they can now draw a payoff and they kill me again. This is not going well. I was worried if I draw one more card, then I'm at 11 life. They only need 5 spells. They have Dark Ritual, Cabo Ritual, Lotus Petal, and Brainstorm. Then they only would need basically Tendrils and something. So I don't think I could have drawn another card. I think that would have been too much, even for me. I do hope I get a Chalice off the top and play it for 1, and they're not prepared for that. And then I follow it up with a Necromentia for Tendrils. And they didn't bring in Empty the Horns. Or they brought it, and then I draw Toxic Deluge. In which case I should have played Golgari Charm. Oh well. Yeah, nothing can go worse really here. Underground Sea, let's see. Preordain, okay. They know I can wasteland that. So they're clearly toying with me. Like now a land and a hymn would be pretty good because that would kind of get rid of 2, vital pieces. And then a wasteland also gets rid of, like that would be crippling because then I can follow it up with Liliana and then Necromentia. And then there's trouble. So that would be good. That would be good. Of course, if I play Lotus Petal, yeah, I have to play around Veil. With Liliana Veil, actually, I can play around Veil. Or they just kill me. Well, stuff happens. Oh yeah, they're now. Yep, I'm dead. Well, let's see. Let's see how they do it. They can just get tendrils and kill me, right? I'm guessing they don't need to do like fancy, schmancy things. I'm going to tap green. That's a scumbag move. Just tapping green here and being like, well, Can they actually... what do they have? Flusterstorm. None of these seem relevant. They must have something else in their hand, right? There's no payout. Oh no, Wishclaw. There we go. No, okay. Let's just let's let him play it out. Okay. Yeah, if I had Veil, I would cast it here, but I don't have Veil. Yeah, let's just play it. Damn it, they got me both games, but yeah, the mulliganing got me, I think. If I had like a nice, they had Echoing Truth in their deck, but if I had like one of the lock pieces or a better decent hand with a few things, maybe I could have done something better. Yeah, I don't have to waste our time. I think I should have quit some time ago. Um, Yikes, 0-2, and I don't consider that a terrible matchup. As long as we draw kind of the right part of the deck, definitely bringing in Toxic Deluge instead of Gungari Charm makes zero sense. That I'm not making any sense today, because they could run like theoretically something like Sylvan Library. It wouldn't be completely off the wall, but paying 3 mana, they would only run empty their wards. They wouldn't run 2/2 zombies, I think. Well, they could run something like that, but yeah. Okay, let's go for the next match. See how it goes. So his hand in the west on the draw. I think I'm going to keep it, hopefully to draw up something good. Yeah, I'm keeping it. I'm going to draw a Mox Diamond him, into Snow Covered Swamp, into a Dark Ritual, into I lose the game. Okay. I mean, this is something that can happen. Here's a brand. Okay, let's see them. Let's see what they're going to do. I think I know what they're going to do. And we're going to go into bringing on our ley lines for next game. Can they play that little Children of Corliss? Even if they can't, if I had a smallpox in my hand, I'd probably say, yeah, this can be done. But yeah, this is some tough combo I'm facing here. Tough combo. Okay. Let's see a few more things that they have at least. If they go to discard, um, okay. Now I'm conceding here. So they have grief. They have like an unmasked like thing. They have their little combo going. Yeah, yeah. There was nothing there to do. I guess this is the play, right? What would I name with Necromentia? Is it too slow? That's too slow. Capital Pit is too slow. Crucible of Worlds is too slow. And I'm still at 65 cards. Two Abrupt Decays are definitely going at least. Um, and maybe one Sylvan Scrying. Although I do want to go for the combo as quickly as possible. They might also run the combo from what I remember. But I think him, Smallpox, life and Sylvan life. If I get the Trinisphere, which I can by turn 2 with a Mox Diamond, then it's decentish. If I don't get the Trinisphere, it's not that great. Is Abrupt Decay, would they play something that Abrupt Decay can hit? It can hit the enchantment that brings in Grizzlebrand, whatever it is, the reanimated enchantment. That's something. Maybe Sylvan Library is too slow. I generally don't bring them out. Is Liliana too slow? I mean, it's not great anyways. But with you could argue with Leyline of Void, it's decent, and I'm gonna mulligan to Leyline, even if I have to go down to 2 cards. No, down to 4 cards, which is my minimum in general. 62 card deck because I like my hands. Okay, let's think realistically what has to go. Probably recurring that is not that great, and the combo I want to get as quickly as possible. I'm going to leave some of the glue out. I'm going to get rid of Liliana. Is it better than Spyglass? Spyglass let me see their deck. I mean, that's better. It must be better. I will be on the play. Sylvan Scrying into Trinisphere with Leyland backup. I think I'm keeping this. I'm playing the 2 ley lines, right? And the Mox Diamond into Sylvan Scrying. Or I just play a land, actually. And then I can do it next turn if I draw a land. Because I would like, if I draw 1 land, then I'm looking at comboing also off and playing Trinisphere. So maybe I risk it. Right? Double leyline. Play that, pass. Maybe I should have gone for Trinisphere, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this is going to break my hand. They can take the Mox Diamond. Damn it. Well, they would have taken something else. No, they're taking the Trinisphere. They see it as the biggest threat. Okay. Okay. So we play that. Play that. We get rid of Vorborg. We fetch. We get our Thespian stage, and we just want to ram that combo in their face as quickly as possible and let them figure out a way to get out of this. Hopefully they don't have a way to get out of this, is the answer to that. Okay. Do I have any way to do anything? No. I'm just going to pass, and I'm going to hope that I could survive for 2 turns, and maybe they kill the 2 enchantments now. Maybe they have other ways to get Grizzlebrand in, but who knows? Yeah, is this the right line? I mean, what could I have gotten other than that? I wouldn't have been able to play the transfer anyway. This way, I gave myself a chance with a Bloom Apprentice. Oh, that is a problem. So I have to top deck something, assuming that they have the Smog in their hand, right? Oh, that hits the Smog. Is this? What if they draw? Like this is like, yeah. This is not great, but I'm gonna go for this. Hopefully, hit a Smog. Sedgemoor. Is it reanimate? No, I don't take reanimate. I take the collective brutality. I'm not sure why. Because I don't think they have a way to get rid of my thing now. Okay, so next turn, I'm 100% going for the combo. I don't care what they draw now. If they drew something that kills me, that's cool. Okay. They're going to play Sedgemoor or whatever, witch. And I'm just going to play my combo. Yep. I don't care what I draw. It's combo time. It's combo time. That's it. It's been declared combo time. I don't care about this. It's combo time. Yeah, it's an interesting card, but it's combo time definitely. And hopefully I didn't burn myself by playing duress there. I think it's the right play. I think it's the right play, and if someone can explain why, that would be great in the comments. I think they have 4 cards. They're casting Unmask, okay, on me, I guess. They drew the Unmask, so that's fine. Do they get enough life? They get 1, and here they create a 1/1 pest, right? So they don't gain enough life, I think. They hit my Sylvan Library. Sure. Okay. I'm lagging like crazy. What is going on? Okay. I'm not even going to block. I don't see a reason to block. They have Reanimate, right? In their hand. Oh, they're playing another one of those, but what does that do? Why am I lagging like crazy from a game that's... Yeah, I don't know if my computer can handle this much tension. I'm right clicking here and nothing is happening absolutely. Okay, let's try it once more. Okay. Wow. Well, I have to, like, after the next game, I'm finding a solution to this because thankfully we have 20 minutes, so I can probably make it even like this, but I'm going to restart my computer or something like that. Make sure I pick the right thing. Nothing has flying, so I feel okay. Make sure I don't like do something really stupid and not attack and give them one more turn where they draw the whatever it is they have to draw. that attacking now? That's attacking. Should tap itself, right? Yeah. This is a bit ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with my computer. 16 gigs of RAM. Moto killed it. And what are they waiting for is the question. They see me like taking my time, but do they think like I'm trolling them or are they trolling me? I'm not sure what's happening. Why did that lag so much? What exactly happened there? I think I'm just running it back, right? Maybe I could have restarted in the middle there. That wasn't good. Maybe I should have thought that. Yeah, if they don't have a duress, I guess I get something, right? And it has abrupt decay, so I think this is so if they don't have the duress, I can hit them for something. Or I can disrupt their combo with abrupt decay or with Trinisphere. Trinisphere stops that combo completely, right? They can copy, but no, copy isn't cast, I guess. Okay, so what do I do? I guess this. Cast that. Get rid of Warborg. And play Spyglass, I think, is probably my best bet here. And see what they have. Then I can play around a bunch of things. So they have the combo in their hand, which is pretty cool. But that's fine. What can I name with this? I guess I can name Grizzlebrand. They're going to play Witherbloom Apprentice. Am I going to Trinisphere? I'm going to Abrupt Decay it and then Trinisphere. Yeah, probably that. Okay. I think I'm naming Grizzlebrand anyways. I don't think I have anything else, any other ideas here. I can't name their fetch land because I have Orborg, right? So, yeah. Orborg. You've let me down once again. Kind of. Okay. I'm naming Grizzlebrand. I've seen their hand. That's something. Now I'm playing with partial information. So Entomb is useless, Animate Dead, and yeah, is useless, but they can play Witherbloom Apprentice next turn off of Verdant Catacombs. Probably for a forest. If I draw Smallpox, that would be a good day. Because that gets rid of their threat, their land. I would get rid of my forest, which is kind of the third land there. Okay. So let's mark these cards off. So they got rid of that. They could cast Chain of Smog on me. That would be funny. Okay, no, they cast that. They're reasonable people. Yep. That's not great. So I'm guessing if they haven't drawn another land, then Abrupt Decay is best, yeah. And let's hope that if they haven't drawn another land, we draw something like, yeah, I'm deploying Trinisphere if they're not playing anything next turn. That makes sense. If they draw another land and deploy Sedgemoor Witch, that's annoying. It's annoying, officially. Yeah, they're playing the Witch. Can they play any of the other cards? No, because they now have 4 cards, which are Chain of Smog and Tomb Animated and something else, right? So I need a land. A land could work. Yeah, they may copy that spell, I think, only works if it resolves, right? Yeah. Okay. This is too tense. Maybe a smallpox would be nice. I mean, they would have to draw another land, right? Ugh. What if they did draw it? Then we've lost anyways, right? Yeah. Transfer doesn't help us. We could play Chalice on 2. That cuts off half our deck, though, if not more than half our deck. So I feel like Wasteland into Trinisphere, and then we have the option to play Chalice on 2 later anyways. And hopefully they don't draw another land. Or maybe Chalice on 0, so they don't play a Lotus Petal either. I'm definitely playing this land. Because then they're just going to unload and start casting Entomb, Animate Dead, like they're just going to cast anything, right? And get little things, which I should have brought some sweepers in for. So I feel like I have to do this. If they draw another land, yeah, we've lost. But they already drew 1 land right now. They probably don't run that many lands. I won't play the Chalice on 0. I'll play it on 1 later, hopefully, if we survive this turn. Or maybe we straight up lose and, it was a good game. Okay. Let's get that smallpox. That great smallpox off the top. Or something that kills the witch at least. That would be good. That will give us some time. That is not great. There are worse cards, of course, but this is not a great draw. Maybe I hit Chain of Smog. Dark Ritual and Entomb. Those were bad cards to hit. Those were very bad cards to hit. And if they draw a land now, I'm dead. Oh no! They're paying costs. What kind of costs? There are no costs to pay, my friend. You're under Trinisphere. Maybe a Delve spell, but I don't think there's anything relevant. This is too tense. I mean, they're... no. Okay. The problem is if I draw Smallpox, I've neutered myself. What are the chances that they don't draw another land? Oh boy. Then my ways to kill this come down to, abrupt decay and a few other things that there are, but they're just, my outs are so fewer in there. I've taken out Cabal Pit. I should have probably brought in some sweepers or something. I shouldn't have run it back like that. They haven't drawn lands for 2 turns. This is going to be the 3rd turn. They had 3 lands out of how many? 10, 11, 12, 13 cards. I don't know. Do I risk it? Do I risk this situation? Maybe they draw a Lotus Petal, but they can't cast a Lotus Petal, so there's no point in doing that. Maybe I draw Liliana, but then I'm just saying I have to draw Liliana or I have to draw the combo because then I have absolutely nothing. They can keep casting their things and getting tokens. I think I need to risk it because they can just cast their, if they get the land, they cast their things, get tokens, and I'm dead anyways. So I'm just risking it. That's the right choice, but I'm in a terrible situation here, by the way. So it's the right choice in a bad situation. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. I want to be vindicated with a smallpox off the top. Just one smallpox off the top, please. Okay. That is something. I will lose some life. But yeah, I pay the 3 life. What prevent what? To prevent it being countered? Is ward countered whenever this creature becomes target spell opponent? Counter it. Okay. Yes, I do want to pay the 3 life. I'm not happy about it, but I'm going to pay it. Okay. Okay. So now we're getting somewhere. Did they draw land now? No land again. This is good news for us. That's not great though. I mean, what do I do here is the question. I don't think I should play Chalice on 2. I don't think that makes sense for me. I don't think it's a winning play. I just have to draw one of my cards, one of my good cards. Sylvan Library, Planeswalker. They haven't drawn a land for a long time, so they're being very unlucky also. That's the beginning of something great. But yeah, I need something like a smallpox, something like that, just to make sure that I put them away. Still no land? Or maybe a non-basic land? That would be nice. They're going to discard a card. And what is it going to be? Okay. This is going really badly. I guess I could consider casting this on 3. I don't even know what that stops. Another Sedgemoor Witch. But I should have enough outs to Sedgemoor Witch in my deck, which I haven't drawn, by the way. They still don't have a land. They're extremely unlucky. And I'm still drawing lands. This seems like we're living in opposite Vale here. They're not drawing any land. I'm drawing only lands. Maybe we can like make it, make me draw some non-lands. Okay, that's getting immediately wastelanded. I don't even want to see what they're going to play. Immediately wastelanded. Like no thoughts about this. And let's draw a smallpox. Come on. Smallpox, Liliana, something. Okay. Okay. We're going to get rid of our Urborg. I'm getting rid of my Urborg. So they have to get rid of their green source. And now we're getting there, I feel. because they have to draw non-basics. They have to draw basics or fetch lands. And I can just draw my combo. Let me just draw the combo, get it over with. Or another land. Okay. Now I'm pretty much afraid, well, they can't actually cast anything, so I'm not that afraid. And if they have a non-basic, they're going to keep it in hand until they get a basic and then do something. Come on deck. Non-land. Yeah, I'm going to copy the wasteland just to have a couple of wastelands. In case they play a fetch land. And I'll make them fetch to see, do they have a non-basic? Okay, that's just, something to do. This is getting to a point where I'm going to think that there are only lands in my deck and I boarded out everything else. So I have the two wastelands. I'm going to double wasteland any fetch land or wasteland once and see, do they have the basics to play? And can I draw something? What is going on is the question. I can always play this next turn in case I'm fearing something. Do they run like Elvish Spirit Guide or something? Maybe. It's not completely out there. But I can't do anything against that. Okay. Okay. This is not going well. I think there are two lands left, one swamp and one bayou. So I'm going to fetch them. And then I'm going to draw Nurburg, of course, which is the other only land. Maybe there are some fetch lands left. The problem is that if they manage to play something, I don't really have... they're probably waiting to draw like a basic 1-of or something. They don't have anything delve. They can't do anything else. Okay. Okay. Well, we have 8 minutes. We're probably going to lose from the time. I don't think there are a few lands left, but at this point, do we have to draw every single land? Can we draw like one non-land? I don't care what it is. Even if it's like something terrible that doesn't work, like a hymn isn't going to be great here. But I'll take it. I'll accept the hymn. This is something. I'm getting rid of a... Okay. Come on. This game should be ours. We have 8 minutes left. They have no lands. Okay, yeah. I mean, there was always that one that could have happened, of course. I'm gonna fetch this one also. I'm gonna go down to 4, get get a get the last land from there, and then just hope that I get a dark depths or something semi-relevant. Or let's see, what are they gonna do with 1 mana? Oh, they have a swamp. Okay, what can they do though? I don't think there's anything. Getting rid of this, yeah, Mox Diamond, of course. Got 7.5 minutes. This should be doable. And I've got 3 life, so I'm not like... How many colors did they run? 2, so they might have more basics, but 3 basics seems like kind of what they would run. Another one. Thank you. Do we play around Wasteland or Caracas is the question. Oh, we don't have to play around Wasteland. We've got our own Wasteland. Excellent. So we're going to win. Okay. That was too many lands. that was way too many lands there. I mean, this is what happens sometimes with the deck. You live and die by the top decks. But that was way too many lands right there. That could happen every now and then. We got the win in the end, so 1-2, not great. They were both, I guess, combo decks, Elves and Storm. I feel Elves, maybe we could have squeaked a win there. There was quite a bit of aggressive mulliganing going there, but overall okay. Actually, we played against 3 combo decks. The last one is kind of, what's it called? Maybe it was Ice Station Zebra. Maybe it had, but it seemed like it was Smog and Goryo's Vengeance, Gristlebrand, Children of Corliss, and Storm, probably that kind of thing. So 3 combo decks. We kind of split exactly. Um, well, everything in the middle. We didn't actually split it. You can't split it online, but it was a decent showing, I have to say. Excellent. I don't think there's anything else to say. I feel like I'm facing so much combo online that the 4 mana planeswalkers aren't that great. You have to survive the beginning of the game, and I have them in to be grindier. I think they work on paper because people are playing grindier things, or at least they're playing Delver, which I think online people do play Delver, but I just don't run into it. And if you get to that top place, you can outgrind kind of the bigger versions of Delver because they're trying to eat each other, and then I come over the top and say I'm the biggest fish in the food chain, and I gobble them up. But that doesn't seem to be working. I'm running into really aggressive combo where I need like very quick things to do, and I should be looking really at 2-for-1 pitch cards to include in my deck. Even something like Contagion can really mess up Elves, or maybe something like I don't know if Unmask is so unreasonable against some of these faster combo decks. It plays around Chalice. I can go up to 3 or 4 Chalices main. I can have some Unmask in the board. Yeah, I'm 2-for-1ing myself, but I feel like if I manage to get to the long game, my Hymns, my Lilianas will win out, and my lock pieces will lock them out. So maybe it is something worth considering. But I think that's all for today, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the rest of the league. See you later.